What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, so sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. But today is January 2nd, and I'm just checking in on you. How you doing? What's going on? Now today is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys. And wow, it's going to be the first one of 2024. So I hope everyone has had a safe and happy holiday. And well, let's get back into things, shall we? Starting off with the base of ops vendor. Here we go. Now, starting off at the top with the Caesar's Guard. This is the named Empress International chess piece with Perfectly Skilled. And this week it comes with skill damage and status effects. This is actually a pretty decent one to pick up. All you would have to do is switch, skill haste on anything that you want, and that's it. You're good to go. Next, we have a tactical UMP 45 with crit hit damage and Optimist, followed by a TK B408 with Flatline. Why would you get that with Flatline? If you could get a King Breaker with Perfect Flatline, doesn't make any sense. I'm just going to go ahead and skip down. Magnum 586 with armor damage and also Flatline. Interesting. Then for the gear items, we have a Overlord backpack with crit hit damage and status effects with Overclock for the talent. And finally, a Walker Harris chest piece with skill damage, health, and glass cannon. Interesting. Going to the mods, we have Headshot 7.4, Drone Scan Range 7.9, Turret plus 1 extra Sniper, and Sticky Bomb Skill Haste of 4.3. Now, must buys, things to look for from the base of ops. The Caesar's Guard is actually a pretty decent one. Not gonna lie. The rest of it is doo-doo garbage, but that Caesar's Guard is a pretty good one to pick up. So check it out at the base of ops. And let's move on to the countdown vendor. I'm going to try to get through these as quickly as possible, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. Countdown vendor. Now the three named items here, we have the boomstick, and this one with reload speed and perfect pumped up. Following that, we have a firm handshake with max crit chance. This is, you don't really need crit chance on a SMG build, but it is here if you want it. Pick it up. You could switch off the weapon damage to either an armor core or a skill tier if you want to put this on a skill build. That'd be pretty cool. Anyways, moving on to the pinprick. This is the named marksman rifle with perfect first blood, and this week it comes with decent marksman rifle damage and armor damage. I mean, that's a pretty good sniper if you want to pick one up as well. And that was your countdown vendor. Now let's jump over here to the clan vendor. And again, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. We are on all platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. I'll be making a video here shortly addressing the clan and showing you the best ways of joining and things like that. Because over the years, there have been, different videos and messages going out. And we have people that are asking to join the clan on, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 different platforms. And it's starting to get a little confusing. And the queues are starting to build up on each of those platforms. So I'm going to have to consolidate, and I will update each and every one of you on what we're doing as a clan. Okay. Now, as far as the clan vendor, let's go. Alright, starting off with the Baker's Dozen. This is the named classic M1A with perfect lucky shot. Comes with max crit hit damage and damage to targets at a cover. I mean, all you would have to do is recalibrate that rifle damage and then just optimize the damage targets at a cover once to hit max. I mean, that's pretty nice. Okay, Baker's Dozen. Good start. Gear set items, we have a Rigger chest piece with headshot damage. Okay. True Patriot chest piece with skill haste. And a Cavalier holster with max crit chance again. Why? Why? High-end items. We have a tactical vector with crit hit damage and reformation. Model 700 with armor damage and optimist. Nice. That's a good sniper. A hunting M44 with armor damage and near max. Wow. I mean, that's a good sniper as well, but it's a hunting M44, let's be real. You could switch off the naked talent for whatever it is you want. Next up, we have a Alp Summit chest piece with efficient. Pick this one up for Project Resolve. Duh.
Thanks for buying from me.
Just switch off the health for repair skills. Wow. That's a healing chest piece right there for instant medis as well. Moving on, we have a surplus SVD with reload speed and fast hands. Fenris chest piece with reassigned max crit damage and hazard. Interesting, but the weapon damage is very low. And then finally, a Overlord holster with headshot and weapon handling. Looking at the mods, we have a protection from elites 12%. Pick this one up right now. All right, it's a must buy. I don't care if you only have 3 or 4 of these. You should have 6 of these, okay? That way you could have the chill out mask with a couple on there. You could have a few pieces of Empress on with a couple of them on there. Either way, you should have 6 of them to get to your max cap. So if you do not have enough 12% protection from elites mods to put them on all of your mod slots, you should. So pick them up right now. Now, the 12% is the highest you're going to see for most of you. It does go up to 13%, but I'm telling you, they are rare. Now, if you have a 13%, let us know in chat how many you have and where did you get them, because I still do not have 13% protection from elites. If I go down to my mods, let's see. There we go. Mods, defense. The only one that is not going to be max are my protection from elites, and they're at 12%. That's the highest I've seen in a long time. So make sure you pick these up and stock up on them if you can't, or if you haven't already. Do so now. 12% protection from elites mod at the clan vendor. All right, other mods. We have Firefly plus 1 max target, Seeker Mine health 6.7, and shield deflector damage of 4.4. But the must buys from the clan vendor, Baker's Dozen is a good one. The Cavalier with max crit chance is nice. Take a look at it. The Model 700 with armor damage and Optimus is nice. I would probably put Determined on there. The Alps chest piece is nice for a healer build. Just switch off the health. And of course, the protection from elites mod. I'm going to say that's a must buy because to 99% of the player base, that's going to be the highest you're going to see in the game. All right.
I'm happy that worked out.
Let's keep this train moving. We are done with the base of ops. Let's take our talents to the west, and then we will double back east. Our first stop is going to be the campus settlement. Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, support the channel by subscribing. Let us know what must-buys you're picking up this week. Are there any must-buys that I've passed over that you think are important? Let's discuss and shout out where you're from. It's always cool to see where everyone's from. Here we are at the campus, starting with the Dare. This is the named LMG with perfect flatline, and this week it comes with accuracy. But you can just switch it off for armor damage and be good to go. However, that damage to targets out of cover is so low that would make you optimize it at least 5 or 6 times. It's not that great in my opinion. Moving on. SR1 with damage targets out of cover and breadbasket. It already has really close to max marksman rifle damage. It has the bottom attribute that you want. All you would have to do is recalibrate that talent for whatever talent you want. I mean, that's not bad. They've had a lot of good snipers this week. Interesting. Stoner LAMG with armor damage and overwhelm. It has all the attributes you want. Just switch off the talent. Brazos Mask with hazard and status effects. Interesting. Followed by a Habsburg Guard with armor regen and explosive resistance. Looking at the mods, we have Skill Haste 9.9, Chem Launcher Burn Strength 6.4, Hive Duration 4.1, Pulse Effect Duration 8.6, and Trap Shock Radius of 5.9. Must buys, things to look for from the campus. The Dare's not bad if you need the Dare. It's just a lot of optimizing. The I mean, that's it. It's the Dare and the SR1. I'm not a big sniper either, but it is a decent sniper. You just have to switch off the talent for whatever it is you want. All
Always a
right,
pleasure to do business.
that is it for the campus. Let's go to the dark zones. Our first dark zone West. West, let's go. All right, now just a friendly reminder, all of these dark zones only take DZ resources as currency, so double check your DZ resources. Go to your DZ, or go to your resource tab, and then just above the keys, you'll see your DZ resources. Now, for example, you can see I have 387 out of 999. Now, if I run out of DZ resources or don't have enough, I have to go back into the dark zone, either open up the little blue chest, or I have to deconstruct contaminated gear and extract it. Those are the only two ways of getting DZ resources. Now that that has been said, let's see what the vendor has. DZ West. Nice. The Virginian. This is a really good rifle. I highly recommend. And we're going to say it's going to be one of the must buys this week because it is a PvP exclusive item, even though you can get it out of named item caches and you can get a blueprint from Descent. But it's here right now at the DZ West vendor with headshot damage and perfect boomerang, the Virginian. Moving on to the Super 90 with crit chance and eyeless. And then we have a UIC 15 mod 2 with armor damage and sadist. Looking at the gear items, we have Future Initiative gloves with skill haste, hardwired knee pads with skill haste, Providence gloves with skill damage weapon handling, and finally Chinalite knee pads with skill haste and hazard. Looking at the mods, we have Disorient Resistance 8.4, Seeker Mine Radius 4.2, Shield Damage Bonus 1%, Firefly Damage 6.0, and Decoy Health of 6.0. Now, must-buys from DZ West, the Virginian, is a good one. I wouldn't really recommend any of the gear items, even if they were good, just because they're too expensive. So the only one I'm really going to say is the Virginian with headshot if you don't have it. Pick it up. All right, and that was DZ West, so now it's time to take our talents to the south, the deep south, DZ South. Here we go. All right, and then before DZ East, we'll hit the castle settlement. All right, DZ South, Anarchist Cookbook, nice. This is a great backpack, perfectly wicked, great pickup. This one has good armor, it has hazard, and then you could just switch off the weapon handling for armor regen, crit, something like that, or even status effects. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pick it up right meow at DZ South. Pretty cool. Then we have a Vector 45 ACP with rate of fire and ignited, a ACR with crit chance and spike, X45 tactical with damage targets at a cover and finisher. Looking at the gear items, we have a Rigger backpack with repair skills, a Umbra chest piece with explosive resistance, Petrov backpack with weapon handling, skill haste, and energize, and finally a Habsburg guard chest piece. Ooh, nice. I mean, that's actually... the protective reload and the armor are both crappy, though. Nah, I'd move on from that. Never mind. And looking at the mods, we have headshot damage 7.6, drone deflect duration 6.4, turret burn damage 4.3, and sticky bomb damage of 6.5. Now, must buys from DZ South, I would say the Anarchist Cookbook is a great pickup, and really that's it. So, the Anarchist Cookbook. Pick it up here, DZ South. Alright, and like I said, we need to go to the castle before we go to DZ East. And the fastest way is to just hit the descent entrance. That way you don't have to run all the way through the settlement. You're still going to get hit with this loud-ass music. Oop, here's the dog. See if we can interact. Oh, we just missed the dog. Alright, see you later, Ransom. I don't want to follow the dog all the way around just to interact. Alright, here we go. Before the music hits. Starting with the designated hitter, this is the named marksman rifle with perfect reformation. It comes with health damage. Nice. Then we have a relic with perfect determined, and this one coming with crit hit damage. Okay. Following that, we have a M249 Bravo with crit chance and strained. Gear items, we have a China Light mask with skill haste and explosive resistance, and finally a Murakami holster with skill damage and crit hit damage. Looking at the mods, we have repair skills 15.6, chem launcher damage 4.1, hive duration 4.2, pulse cone size 6.5, and trap duration of 4.3. Now, must buys from the castle settlement. The named items only if you don't have them fully proficient. Pick them up and donate those duplicates. The China Light mask is good. Just recalibrate that explosive resistance off for skill damage. And then you could have one with skill damage, skill haste. Not bad. And that's really about it. So, named items if you need them proficient, and then China Light if you need that. Moving on. Now we are going to go to the DZ East vendor. And for this one, we don't go to the main entrance. We go to the Alpha checkpoint. It's just quicker. You'll get hit with this double loading screen. It's fine. But it's faster to just exit out of this checkpoint than it is to run through the entire courtyard. And what do I mean by that? Well, it's that courtyard way down there. All right, here we go. DZ East. Starting with the White Death with damage targets out of cover. This is a great sniper to pick up. Pick this one up right now. Pick this one up right now. The White Death. Damage targets out of cover. I would put determined for the talent. And then that's it. Optimize the attributes to max. You're good to go. But pick this one up. Switch off the talent to determined. You're good to go. Moving on to Paratrooper SVD with magazine size and Thunderstrike, and a classic RPK with optimal range and perpetuation. Looking at the year items, we have a Future Initiative mask with repair skills, Heartbreaker holster with headshot, Brazos mask with armor regen and explosive resistance, and Douglas and Harding holster with weapon handling and headshot. Looking at the mods, we have skill duration 8.5, Chem Launcher Skill Haste 5.9, Hive Duration 4.3, Pulse Skill Haste 5.0, and Trap Duration of 4.1. Now, must buys from DZ East, the White Death, most definitely. Pick this thing up, switch off the talent for whatever talent you want. I would recommend Determined, but it's up to you. But yeah, that's it for the DZ East vendor, and now we're going to go to the theater. This is our last stop in Washington, D.C. before going to New York City. All right, and here we are. Big money, big money, big money. Contractor's gloves with crit hit damage. Get out of town, dude. Pick these up right now. These are best in slot gloves. I'm wearing them right now. I have the exact same pair on right now. Yo, pick up 2 of these. Max out the weapon damage on one and switch the weapon damage to an armor core on the other. Pick these up right now. These are best in slot for the crit hit damage and the damage to armor. These are amazing for any tank or skill build, or tank or damage build. Yeah, it's good. Pick it up right now. Contractor's gloves. Nice. Next, we have a custom M870 with swap speed and Ranger, and a USC 45 with swap speed and Rifleman. Looking at the gear items, we have a Providence pair of gloves with weapon handling and health, and Douglas and Harding knee pads with repair skills and crit hit chance. Looking at the mods, we have Pulse Resistance 8.2, Seeker Mine Healing 6.0, Shield Holstered Regen 4.1, Firefly +1 max target, and Decoy Health of 6.0. Now, must buys from the theater. Contractor gloves. All day, every day. Pick them up right now. Pick them up right now. Nice. So we have protection from elites. We have contractor's gloves. We have a good baker's dozen. We have some really good snipers, including the White Death. Oh my gosh. This has been a pretty nice vendor reset.
Safe area detected.
Not bad at all. All right, here we go. Marco at the top of the escalator.
Hey, want to make a trade?
Starting with the FAL with optimal range and strained. I mean, strained is good on a FAL, but optimal range is not. Just switch that off to damage targets at a cover or damage to armor. We have a Model 700 with health, damage, and reformation. Double barrel shotgun with sadist and damage targets at a cover. And a police 686 Magnum with swap speed and salvage. Looking at the gear items, we have a Alps backpack with skill damage, crit hit damage, and vigilance. Nice. A Bellstone Armory pair of gloves with crit hit damage and headshot. And finally, Electric holster with skill damage and armor regen. Looking at the mods, we have Skill Haste 10.3, Pulse Resistance 8.3, Seeker Mind Health 6.5, Firefly Skill Haste 6.1, and Trap Duration of 4.3. Must buys from Marco, negative. Nothing that I would recommend from Marco. And that leads us to our last vendor, Roy Bonitez. Oh, but wait, make sure you pet the dog at least twice. Let's do twice. All right, first interaction, you're just petting the dog, get those dopamine levels up, get you in a nice, happy feeling. And then this second interaction is random. Let's see where it is. Oh, he rolled over. Let's go. All right, GG's, bro. All right, here we go. Roy Bonitez.
What can I do?
Starting with the converted SMG-9 with armor damage and killer. Nice. M700 Tactical with armor damage and eyeless. SASG-12 with crit hit damage and vindictive. And finally, a tactical M1911 with rate of fire and ignited. Looking at the gear items, we have a Alps backpack, skill damage, hazard, and clutch. Sokolov knee pads with crit chance and skill damage. And finally, using a mask with skill haste and explosive resistance. Looking at the mods, we have shock resistance 8.2, skill duration 8.2, Seeker Mind skill haste 4.8, hive duration 4.2, and trap duration of 5.7. Now, must buys from Roy Bonitez. I'm going to say no.
Good working with you.
All right, and that's it, everyone. That is our... Whoa, watch out for the drone, dude. That is your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, January 2nd. I hope everyone had a great new year, happy holiday, and I hope you did so safe, healthy, and with your family. I'm Kamikazevondoom. If you found this video helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please shout out where you're from. It's always cool to see where you're from. All right. Peace out. Have a nice day. Take care. See ya.